guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Janet and welcome back. I guess you guys are back for more tea time on how you guys can become your own VTuber by this step-to-step tutorial. And if you guys haven't seen the first two videos, I highly recommend you guys to check it out. The playlist I will put up in the corner. Go check it out. In the last episode, if you guys are following me and following along, we learned how to do angle X, head X. Yes. I mean, we're still in the process of doing it, but you know, so far so good, right? Yeah. Either way, if you guys have any questions or concern, like I always say, leave a comment down below. I will respond to it. Join the Discord. If you have any questions or concern, I don't mind helping y'all there as well. And I do stream on Twitch, so come check it out. So let's just jump right into the video then. So we're back with a ballless me. In the last video, I showed y'all how to basically animate your head, as well as your brow and your eyes. Now, the next part I'm going to show you guys is how to do more with your eyes. So let's just jump right into it, straight to the tutorial, the work. I have the filter which says show only the parameter active for selected object. So there it is. We're gonna go to our eyes. Our eyes. I'm just gonna click everything that belongs in the iris. So everything in the iris, like so. We're gonna create a warp deformer, and we're gonna call this as I was saying, create a warp deformer. We're gonna call this iris head XY. It's not gonna show your angle X, so we're gonna click on angle X and add 3 keyformers. We're gonna do the same thing for our left eye, guys. Oh, I forgot the sparkle. Add that in. Do the same thing for the left side. We're gonna create a deformer called iris L head XY. I'm gonna change the other one because I forgot the R in there, so we're gonna call it iris. Oh my gosh. Please bear with me, guys. Iris R and XY. Click on it. The other thing I will tell y'all to do is create a warp deformer for your highlight. So this is my highlight, and name it highlight R head XY. And then we're gonna do the same thing for the other side. Change the... I'm just gonna replace that with the angle. Are y'all up to speed yet? All the warp deformers that you guys have created, make sure you click on it, add 3 deforms to it onto your 𝐒𝐿 please. Thank you. I appreciate y'all following along. That being said, we can move on to the next part of 𝐒𝐿. So, your iris. I'll show you. When our face turns a certain way, our eyes are also going to move. So let me just hit save. Did not put this in the core folder. There you go. This is why I said put everything in the core folder. So we're gonna start with one iris first. So when our head turns to the left, our iris is going to be moving a little bit to the left. Same thing for our other, is gonna move to the left. Oh, you guys are seeing this, right? Our eye is coming out. Our eyeball is coming out. We don't like that. We don't want that. Let me tell you guys how y'all can keep the iris in the eye white, or in your eye in general. So pay attention. So another thing I like to do, just another thing, I like to separate everything according to my eye. Everything in the right eye, everything in the left eye. I like to do that. So we're just gonna create everything here. We're gonna call it IR. But everything is all in that one eye, right? Looks clean, right? I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. I'm gonna name that IL. Gonna focus on one eye at the top. So, back to our eye. Look for your eye white. Go to the inspector part. There's an area or a bar called ID. Your ID, you want to copy that ID. So mine is called YR. Copied it. We're gonna go to the everything that belongs in the eye. So all your iris part, all your eyeball part, the highlights. You want that. Same thing with the eyeshadow. It needs to be in the eye. So the inspector part, there's an area called clipping ID. We're gonna paste our clipping ID in there. So when I hit OK, that's okay. So when I move this, it's not gonna come out of the area that I attached it to, which is what you want. You're gonna do the same thing for the sparkle, same thing for the heart eyes, same thing for the oopsie eyes, the pupil, the sparkle to our iris, and then the iris itself. Do you see what I see? Everything is in the eye. And gonna do the same thing real quick to the highlights, because we don't want the highlights to come out. There you go. Be sure to do the same thing to the other side. So I'm gonna just speed through this. But just copy your ID and paste it in the clipping ID area. This is what you guys want. Okay. Once you guys finish that, back to our eye. So our eye is turning back to the center as we're turning, which is what you want. Our highlight, however, is kind of doing the same thing. No, our highlight is actually going to go towards the direction we're turning. No, it's doing the same thing as our iris. So, like that. Now, just cut that part out. So, as I was saying, when we are turning our head, our eyes are following. Gonna do the same thing to this eye. I'm just gonna move everything to the side. Right eye. Come on, eye. Like so. Be sure to save your work. We did it for both sides, right? If you guys are up to this part, you're doing a great job. Give yourself a hand of applause. If you want to test it out into the open physics area, feel free to. As you guys can see, when you click or when you move, or yeah, basically when you click, it's going to show exactly what I just showed you guys. But yeah, angle X, guys, look at that. That's amazing. If you guys are at this part, we're done with our eyes basically, so we can just collapse it off. The next part I'm showing y'all is going to be how to rig your nose and your mouth for angle X. So, real quickly, if I can find my layers. Real quickly, I'm gonna just put this. I'm gonna create a warp deformer just to have it together. I'm gonna call it my mouth. Same thing with the nose. I'm just gonna create a warp deformer just to have it together, so I don't have to stress in looking for it. Like so. We're gonna unhide these. Exciting! At this time, if you want, y'all can fix the blush to fit more underneath the eye at this point before we start rigging the nose and mouth. Now the nose, I like to just keep it together. So the nose, what I like to do is up here, I'm gonna show you guys some tools. You got your arrow tool, which is obviously your mouse where you click. You got your lasso tool, which just helps you kind of select everything. You got your blush selection tool. I've yet to use this. You use it if you like. I like to use these over here, which is your Deform path editor and then your Deform brush tool. What we're gonna do is click on your Deform path editor. What you're going to do at this time. Click on your nose. So my nose is in 3 different layouts. Okay, you got your nose line, you got your nose light, and then you got your nose shadow. Very simple nose, not too complicated, right? Great. You are gonna create a deform for this nose line. So it's gonna go 1, 2, 3. Right? Same thing for our nose light. We're gonna create a path deform around the nose light. We're just gonna make some kind of octagon or oval shape around the nose light. Same thing with the nose shadow. If you need to, go hit solo mode. You will see everything more clearly there. You're gonna create a oval shape around the nose shadow, like so. As you guys can see, fun stuff, right? On your nose, you're gonna click on angle X. Add 3 keyforms. We're not doing it on the warp deform. In case if you guys are wondering, we're just basically doing it on the layers itself. So when we turn, our nose is going to be facing that direction. Real quick, for the mouth, we are going to do a simple mouth open kind of dealio. So again, we're going to create a deform path for the mouth real quickly, because you can't really judge your mouth shape when it turns, when you turn your head. Like, you can't base on the line that you created. So we're gonna create a quick mouth open. You're gonna do this. You're gonna add 2 keyforms. I'm gonna show you guys real quickly what you guys gonna do. You are going to right click and then focusing just on top first, and hit your arrow tool and then hit shift click punch, and then you're just gonna drag that up, drag it back down, this, drag it up, right. I'm gonna do the same thing, drag that up, drag you down, this is a very quick tutorial on your mouth open, but we're gonna need it in order to fix your angle X. Either way. I don't even remember. So back to a model. If you have an example model with you, have it open. In case if you get lost, you have it. So yeah. like so. Right. Now I'm gonna actually change this work deformer name to mouth head X Y. Enter. Gonna click on that. I'll click on this, add 3 keyforms, like so. When we move to the left, you're just gonna click all your nose layer and then the work deformer. Click, shift, drag it, move it to the left. Like so, move it to the left. Right, beautiful, right? And do the same thing for the other side. Sorry if it's a little trippy today with my mouse motion. Great, great. Y'all following along? We did it real quick. And we're just gonna go back to the left key point. So, starting with the nose, we're gonna click off this. Our nose, when we're turning, is gonna be pointy. Like so. That is all you're gonna do. That's all you're gonna do is just point your nose to the angle, to the direction you're going to. The nose light, you're actually gonna adjust it a little bit. Nose shadow, again, you're gonna adjust it. Like so. And voila, you got your nose. Honestly, the shadow doesn't have to be that big, but you know. That's your nose. As for your mouth. Your mouth, see my mouth can be moved back a little bit. Right? It can be moved back a little bit. But as you guys can see, part of my mouth is sticking out of the face. I don't want that. So we're gonna try to clean that up a little bit. The same concept when it comes to your mouth. Our mouth is technically at an angle when we're talking. It's just funny to look at my model and just do the same motion. I'm actually gonna shrink the mouth a little bit, as I'm like, it's way too big in my opinion. The nose line can be adjusted a little bit. There you go. And voila, you got your mouth and your nose facing the same direction as we turn. It's looking great. You guys are doing great job, great job. We're gonna do the same thing for the other side. So we're gonna just do the nose first. Honestly, your nose doesn't need to be sticking out that much, if you know what I mean. No shadow. Like that. Beautiful. Our mouth. Go back to the mouth open. This. We're gonna move it back. From bring you up. Bring you over here. Yeah, like so. Either way, test it when the mouth is open. open, guys. Not closed, but open. There we have it. Remember to say it safe. Are y'all keeping up so far? I hope you guys are. Because we are basically almost done with angle X. I know. And yes, I'm going to say it. I am going to end here for today's tutorial. I'm sorry. I don't know how much you guys can take or how much you guys can learn, but I want to take it as slow as possible so you guys can be up to speed on what we're doing. But angle X is almost done. All we have left are the ears and the bangs, but we're almost there. So we're gonna test this out to just see how it looks like when we open our physics in Scene Blender. Oh, I'm gonna zoom into this and just do that. Look at that. Look how clean that is, guys. Beautiful job for those that are still here. Look at that. Come on, guys. We're just gonna play it. And look at that. This is just a practice for me to show y'all again. So, if you guys like this video, please give it a big old thumbs up. We're almost there and done doing angle X, and then after that, we can do angle Y. You guys are so close. Just bear with us as we're about to finish the finish line with angle X. But we did the motion to our iris and highlights when we're moving our head left to right. We did our nose for angle X when we move left to right, as well as a quick little tutorial on how to do your mouth open. This is not the actual tutorial for the mouth open. This is just a simple one, just so I can show y'all how to do mouth head XY, because it looks better that way when you're trying to angle your mouth in a certain direction. Remember to save your work. If you guys have any questions or concern, leave it down in the comments down below. I will try my best to answer it. Join my Discord if you have questions or concern. I'm trying to create a community where we can all help each other out when it comes to VTubing or Live2D, all that stuff, including art. So join the Discord. I stream on Twitch, so come check me out on Twitch. All of this is going to be in the description down below. As for say, if you guys like this video, please give it a big old thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified when a new video comes out. Until then, my beautiful phobias and phobians, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.